It was just, I don't know about that deck specifically. Do you think Mirror is still viable? And I'll let you pick up that thought right after we hop into game number 2.
Yeah, I don't think that Mirror is very viable anymore after that nerf. The other thing in that matchup is even if you do mirror your giant skellies, that 5% HP nerf kind of compounds on the mirror nerf.
Oh, interesting.
So I think if you wanted to win that match, he needs to be using the Arch Queen better, like I said, but maybe going for some mirror roll hogs. He never went for something like that.
Yeah, I mean, that is always a devastating thing. You don't have a lot of elixir, you don't have a great response, and that second set of Royal Hogs comes down. Can be brutal. But Dark Goblin back out. He's been a champion for a handful of people today. This weekend, Vitor and Morton reaping the rewards of one of my favorite cards in the game. And that's going to be 3 big shots in. Barrel goes to the back. Arrows come down. And Brawler, while maybe under-celebrated, had a big day yesterday.
He definitely did. That Dark Goblin and that Fire Spirit connection at the start there is something you never want to see if you are KK. Airsurfer's got to be feeling great right now. As a bait player, get that much damage in the first minute is huge.
22-16 to 2 untouched towers. And if you had to pick, what would you say KK is running right now? How do you feel about this Lava matchup?
Definitely Lava Hounds. Matchup-wise, it's really going to depend on Airsurfer's building. A lot of the time, this is going to be like a bomb tower or a cannon, but if Airsurfer does happen to have an Inferno tower, he's going to be absolutely vibing.
Airsurfer ran into Inferno Tower yesterday, and while he thought he still had a good matchup, it did not appear that way in his game number 2. He was able to take that set. As the first lava comes down, Dark Goblin goes opposite lane with Mighty Miner, and this is usually the idea. They drop a lava, you got to pressure opposite lane, and I don't know what KK's going to do to stop this push.
Arrows is definitely not enough. That Dark Goblin's been locked.
That's not the play. You got to let it go. The tower's already gone. The arrows come down. That's 3 elixir out of your wallet, out of your bank, and now Airsurfer has a lot to deal with just a Lava Hound.
Not only does he not have that 3 elixir that he could be supporting this Lava Hound with, he doesn't have the arrows for that second Dark Goblin that Airsurfer places right now. That Dark Goblin's going to clean up everything. If this miner could connect, it could be enough, but it doesn't.
And look at that, almost a double drop there to make sure maybe if it doesn't get right on top of that miner immediately, the cannon will help, the Mighty Miner will help. Beautiful protection there of your glass cannon. Learned that yesterday.
Yeah, that was a beautiful interaction there. KK, with 30 seconds left, I don't think he can come back.
So first Dark Goblin cycle down. Fire Spirit does get the leap on all of that. Great placement, great timing, and the rocket gonna come in. Nice. It hits everything but the lava, but that's okay. Mighty Miner comes down for Airsurfer, and it feels like we are at an inevitable game
Inferno
number
Dragon.
3.
Inferno Dragon
on the tower.
No way.
The Inferno Dragon is on the tower. I cannot believe the miss right there.
That Mighty Miner ability was not quite able to hit the Inferno Dragon, not able to push it back, and the guards took out that Fire Spirit, and now we have another Mighty Miner on the tower!
But Airsurfer decides to respond with an Inferno Dragon of his own! The Mighty Miner on the tower after the Inferno sizzles it down, and if you just saw Jack's face, Jack is Airsurfer, he